make this the quick version, like the movie trailer version.
Okay.
So I founded Arcana in 2003 with a single comic book called Kade.
Just look at it. It's beautiful.
At the studio here, we've been producing animated features, series, and recently live-action features based on these characters and their stories.
Interesting, isn't it?
The audiences for animation are huge. And so comic books is still a bit of a niche market, but yeah, the animation is definitely taken over as a business.
Of course they love him.
Most animation studios do what's called like a work-for-hire model.
Hi! We'll be here for you!
Good.
With us, these are all original intellectual properties
Was that one good?
that we own the copyright for.
Arcana is an animation studio, but it is also a live-action studio and a comic book publishing studio. It does a lot. It's funny to me that comic books have become what everyone in the industry is doing now. Like movies are all becoming comic book movies. Everything is coming from comic books, and it's awesome because there's a lot of people around my age and even people older who grew up on them and were teased for it as kids. And now it's like, yes, we won! And here's our cool stuff.
Look at my kid over there.
He is adorable.
Ah, get it out! Get it out!
Freedom. That is 100% what sets Arcana apart from everyone else, is the fact that we can do things at our own pace. We don't have a hammer on top of us to be like, get it done right now.
Sarah, this is Cthulhu, Sarah.
Since we are such a small studio, there's a lot of communication between all departments as far as what happens and what we're going to see. So a lot of people, pretty much everyone has decisions on what's going to be in the project. So it's not just like a top-down kind of business model. It's more kind of inclusive about what's going to be seen and how we're going to do things.
It's not like it's even my decision and I'm forcing anyone software, whether it be Autodesk or anyone. Truly, it comes from our employees. They're the ones that demand it, need it. I went to school with it, use it, love it. So I'm literally kind of carrying out what they're wanting.
10 years ago, the technical aspect was super important. You wouldn't be able to get by in this industry without understanding the various intimacies of how things work between the art and the technical aspect. But now that developers like Autodesk are getting better and better at creating tools that take artists away from that technical side, they're able to focus more on the artistic side.
For us, ShotGrid has been invaluable. To be honest, we used to use like a Google Sheet effectively. It has like level views. So like I tend to look at the project, especially animation because it goes so slow, at a very high level. And I just want kind of the big picture of how we're progressing. That's my producer hat. But then at the same time, I can get all the way down to a very specific shot level, and I can make the comments I need to make to get those finer details. And then having everyone work from home, I don't actually know another way of how it could be done.
The bonus to ShotGrid is how it directly correlates with Maya. We can upload things, it goes directly to it. I can give notes, it goes directly to it. We can do drawovers in ShotGrid, and it stays on top. They're making our lives easier. I love ShotGrid. It's awesome.
So when people started working from home, there was some challenges immediately we hit up against. One was latency, like when an animator is working remotely, lip sync was just off by a little bit, not too much. But then we started using a VPN. Annex was amazing, getting us our VPN set up right away.
Man, they are so great.
We definitely couldn't do it without Annex Pro. It would be very difficult on our own, so it's very nice to have their assistance.
Annex Pro, honestly, is, for us, have been fantastic, and I know enough of how things work to be dangerous, but I can't actually get under the hood of anything.
He only has two hands. Everyone, charge!
I have a fantastic team, and Annex is kind of like the glue with all the parts. Understanding and navigating the licensing has been challenging, and Annex Pro has helped that. Like, I couldn't do it without it, to be honest with you.